I don't touch the stuff, not gonna touch the stuff, never touch the stuff. That was a lie.
Back with another episode of Modded CyberPunk now. I did say I wasn't going to use mods to cheat, and I only kind of did. As in, I added a certain DLC weapon to my inventory with console commands, but my intention is to go through my whole playthrough of the game with this knife, as my playstyle being throwing knives, using blades and pistols. And then I also use mods to give myself a bunch of money just so I could buy clothing. So we're gonna go and do this side job. I figured it would be good to record this one just because this one is just a pretty funny side gig.
Hey! Hey you! I gotta get to a Ripper, man! I'll pay you!
Depends what's wrong with you.
You serious? You want my patient history too?
Just want to be sure it's no cyber psychosis or anything.
No, it's a normal implant malfunction. Happy? You helping me or what?
All right.
Great. Why are we standing here? To the car now.
Now I did switch out the Ariana Grande voice AI mod for that one holographic chick from Blade Runner.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
I thought that voice suited my V a little bit better, so I decided to use that one instead.
You knocked that gonk idea right out of his head.
Thanks. Noted.
Hey, listen. Thanks for not laughing at me. Appreciate it.
It ain't easy, I'll tell you that.
Fuck you.
Just our luck.
Go, just go mow him down.
Chill, chum. Be on in a sec.
Chill? You tell me to chill? It burns. Fuck, it burns.
Chill. I'm doing what I can.
What I said to my output, she didn't like that too much. Jesus fucking Christ!
You really gotta keep yelling like that?
You even know how much it hurts? Like I'm screwing a goddamn pencil sharpener!
Well, suffer in silence, chum. Heard what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Real fucking funny.
I also got lucky enough to see a mod that I really liked, and a lot of people like, is in-world navigation, which is these holographic arrows that show up whenever I'm driving. And that can be toggled in mod settings, but I think it's really good for driving since the minimap isn't always the easiest to follow when driving. So that in-world navigation mod really helps out with driving.
But... Ah...
Well, I guess that guy's got to get a new wiener. But yeah, he's a beloved character known as the Flaming Crotch Man. And we're back with our next side job for today's episode.
This arm, it is not mine. None of this me. Cold, dead metal, all of it. What have I done to deserve this? To fall victim to Hinsa. It itches. Should it itch? Why do I feel anything? It is nothing but I'm feeling metal. Calm down. Forget your own soul. You must save his. Help!
What happened?
Someone
Your
please
implants, they look half done.
Done or not done? It is of no importance. A bhikkhu does not defile his body through cyber modification. It is against the Platimoksha. And yet, they knew about this. For me, there is no return.
Hold on. Somebody forced you?
Not just me, my brother too. They drugged us, desecrated my body. And And all the while, they mocked me. How can you do this to a fellow human being and still mock them?
How about your brother? He's still with them?
Yes, I was first. Then they were trying to decide how to modify him. You look like someone who can reason with these people. I beg you, please, help my brother. I only hope it is not too late. I do not wish for him to end up like I have.
Fine, I'll help. But you know things might get ugly. Maelstrom doesn't mess around.
There must be some other way. Help us, please, but without any bloodshed. I beg you.
I'll see what I can do. Either way, your brother's getting out.
I do not know how to thank you. They're keeping him in a shop just north of here. You shall find it next to the road along the docks.
So, the proper way to do this mission is to subdue all enemies without actually killing them. And that would also mean that you remain undetected. Because if you do engage in combat, but subdue them with non-lethal means, it'll still get you the, I guess, bad ending. If you saw a weird jump cut, it's because I kind of messed up the first attempt at this mission. But I'm pretty sure as long as I actually pay attention and make sure not to accidentally kill instead of do a non-lethal takedown, I should be fine.
Know what my favorite game is?
Uh-oh.
Hide and kill!
Okay. Well, that makes things worse. I don't know why, but the guy there usually doesn't leave his usual spot.
Don't make
Whatever.
this harder for you! Come on, show yourself!
Okay, that's good. What was that noise? What's good is that guy over there is staying in his default state.
So, what are you doing here? What happened?
Your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
From the bottom of my soul, thank you. I'm especially grateful nobody was killed. May you continue on the path of peace.
Yeah, sure.
Hey! It's me! The guy who... You know.
Guy with the smoking garage.
That's That's one way to put it. Anyway, just calling to say I transferred the funds.
Well, they managed to save your... you know.
Yeah, much as they could. At least the pain is gone. Anyway, once it heals, I'll get a better model. Something top shelf.
Why the hell would you do that?
Is that a trick question? Why does anyone get a Mr. Stud? To keep Splashback down at the urinal?
Forget I asked.
I mean, I would. That flaming crotch man reminds me of a story of a friend of mine that was in the Navy. And unfortunately, I didn't get to hear this story from him personally, but some friends who got to meet up with him, they relayed this story to me. And the story goes like this. A friend of mine, when he was out in the Navy, he tells about how he didn't really know anybody on base. So he hears that there's this party going on. Well, he knocks on the door, and this chick in some SpongeBob pajamas answers the door, and she's like, do I know you? He says, no. So then she opens the door for him, lets him in, and here he goes, sits down on the couch, and he isn't really doing anything except just having a drink, being a part of the scenery, and after a handful of drinks more, the girl in the SpongeBob bottom sits down on the couch with him and says, hey, you want to come back to my room with me? And he stands up after discreetly getting plastered. He gets up and says, yeah, I'll show you why they call me Firecock. And then right as he stands up, he just falls straight to his face like that guy from Django Unchained. And then he wakes up in his dorm, and our friends ask him, so, well, did you ever see that girl again? He says, no, I transferred to another base. Anyway, that was some out of context stories with Defective.